Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm still here in Las Vegas from my hotel room, and I'm going to be doing another unboxing of one of the luxury items I decided to pick up while I've been here. I've done a few other luxury unboxings and I will link them down below from Cartier and Chanel, and today will be my Louis Vuitton unboxing. I also, if you haven't checked it out yet, put together a little bit of a vlog of all of my little fun things I did during the Vegas trip. So if you're curious in checking that out as well, definitely check that video out, linked down below. If you're new here, thanks so much for checking this out. I'm a full-time working mom, but in my spare time, I really love making these videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, reselling, just everything I like doing in my spare time. So if that sounds at all interesting, definitely check out my other videos, and please also consider hitting that subscribe button. Okay, so for today I have my last installment in my luxury haul from Vegas, and I figured I would just shoot them here in my hotel while I'm here, just because I just want to break open into these items and start using them. So today it's from my favorite fashion house, and that's Louis Vuitton. So here's my little bag, as you can see, and as you probably know, these stores are everywhere. Even not in Vegas, they're everywhere. But Vegas has a very high, obvious concentration of the number of stores. And with Louis Vuitton, the issue is that you just kind of never know what you're going to find in the store, because at least according to the sales associates, they randomly get a mix of shipment items whenever they get them, and they don't really know or can predict exactly what they're going to have in stock. So you just kind of gotta go in and ask for the items you have your eye on, and hopefully get lucky and can find them. I also do stock the website for a lot of these items too, as you probably heard in previous videos from me. And sometimes items that are hard to find may occasionally pop up as available, and you can also get them through that route. But if you go in the store, at least your local store, probably be easier that way, and want to place orders for items, oftentimes you can do that. It just takes several weeks for it to come in. But I got lucky finding one of the items I have on my wish list. I have a lot of things I'm looking for, so in case you're curious, I went into the stores looking for a GM monogram agenda cover, which I think is super hard to find. I looked on the pre-love websites for that, but I really want to buy it new because I want to get it hot stamped. And with the agendas, kind of like small leather goods, I think they have a lot of wear on them when they're in the pre-love market. So I figured if I can get my hands on one of those, I really want to buy it new. So of course, there's no way to find that in any of the stores, even though I asked for it everywhere. And then the second thing I had my eye on was one of the bum bags. And this bag has really grown on me. When it first came out, I said, oh my gosh, I don't need that in my collection, but it's really grown on me. I think it'll be super convenient for my lifestyle. So I had my eye on that as well, and I really, again, love monograms. I wanted the monogram one. And that one may be a little easier to find, but they didn't have it in stock here in Vegas at any of the stores. So unfortunately, that was a no-go. So this is the third item and the final item I had on my wish list. If they didn't have this particular one, I wasn't gonna get anything. I'm really trying not to kind of convince myself I should buy these items unless I truly want it, and I want to place a lot of thought into every item I decide to purchase. I think in the past, when I'm on vacation, I decide to just pick up whatever there's available, the best of what's there, because you want to get something, right? After you're on vacation, kind of have your heart set on getting something, you just want to get something. So if all the items I wanted were out of stock, I would just pick the best of what they had. But I'm trying to stop doing that, because then you end up with things you just don't really truly love and probably won't use as much. So my experience shopping was great, just like my other stores that I've talked to you about already. All of these stores all have lines here in Vegas. So for one of the larger Louis Vuitton stores in the Crystals Mall, we waited probably for 45 minutes, and the sales associate said it's not uncommon for people to wait even up to 3 hours to get into the store. I mean, that's like ridiculous. I probably wouldn't have even waited 45 minutes if I knew it was going to take that long. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. And unfortunately, when I finally got into that store, they didn't have the items that I wanted, so I didn't buy anything. And what the sales associate said was why the line's so long is not that the store is packed, because when you look inside, it's actually not packed at all. It was so empty. The issue is I think they just don't have the staffing. Now it seems that all these luxury stores want you to go in with an assigned sales associate to guide you. You can't just walk in on your own and start browsing. So because you need to have a one-on-one kind of sales associate with you, that's what's limiting the amount of people in the store. So anyway, they didn't have what I wanted, so I moved on, and then I went to the Bellagio store because we were going there toward our dinner at Nobu that night. So I stopped by, and of course they can look up on their little cell phones what locations may have the items you want. So I asked for those two items, because I haven't told you what the third is. I asked for my 3 items, and they said the first 2, of course, obviously, good luck with that. And then this 3rd item, they didn't have. They had some similar ones, which I looked at, but again, I decided to really hold out for the one that I wanted. And they said they probably have it in the Caesar's Forum shops, Louis Vuitton. So it's perfect, that's where our dinner was gonna be. So I ran over there. The problem is that we had dinner reservations at 7. So this time it was past 6. So I said, all right, I gotta book it over there. So I was in my heels, just kind of running over there with my husband, who thought I was a crazy person as usual. Just trying to get over there in time, and luckily we had ample time. There was a line outside that store, but it wasn't all too long. And I went in there just asking for this specific item. The sales associate also thought I was crazy because she said this was my fastest sale ever, probably, she told me, because I knew exactly what I wanted and I knew they had it there. So it was a super quick sale, so we made it to dinner in time. So let me finally get to the unboxing. So it's in this medium-sized bag, as you can see here. And I do have, let's see, of course the receipt I'll just pull out first. It comes in a little envelope here. I mean, nothing special, but this is what it comes like. And then the sales associate was super sweet because she threw in some perfume samples. And I had never received samples like this in any of my previous purchases. So I was really touched by that and happy by it. So there apparently are these 3 samples of their perfumes. And I don't know all the differences, but she was telling me the different notes of them. So I will go ahead and check them out, but here are all 3 different versions that she threw in there for me. I'm excited to check out their perfume line. Again, I really love fragrances as well, as I've talked about in previous videos, so we'll see what I think about those. And I will just pull out the item. So again, it's beautifully wrapped, as you can see here, and it's of course a small leather good. So I just love the wrapping. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap it here. So this item, I've had my eye on for a while on my wish list, but just never really splurged on it because it's kind of a basic item, and I tend to go for more like the flashy, full size bags, all that kind of stuff. So this one just kind of was sitting on my wish list, and it was hard to get this particular version, at least online, I'll say, so I'm happy that I found it. So let's go ahead and open it up. So it has a really nice jar opening. And the item is right here. So as you can probably guess, what this is it's my new gorgeous Zippy wallet in monogram, of course. So I love this wallet. And I hesitated a lot about this wallet because I don't really use full-size wallets anymore, just because they're not as practical for me. And when I go to work, at least in my coat pocket, I put just a small little card holder or card case in there because I'm not going to lug around something like this. But I thought this would be perfect to leave in my purse at all times and then have the other little one for my most used cards, but this can be kind of an organizer. This is the standard Zippy wallet. It's not the organizer wallet, which is also available, but this one I think would be great for me for organization. So of course it has the beautiful hardware that's still wrapped. And just monogram on both sides, one full piece of canvas. And then the zipper is super smooth as expected. And I decided to get the brown interior. So that's what was hard to find. I think they still have the rose ballerine interior, at least currently available online. But this was the brown interior, and I just wanted the classic brown interior for this wallet. I had my eye on some of the others too, but I thought for a basic wallet like this, the brown interior would be the most classic and most user-friendly because it won't get as dirty as I think some of the lighter colors would. So I did look at the rose ballerine interior. That was the other thing I had my eye on because I do love rose ballerine interior bags. So although I do love the rose ballerine lining and bags, I thought for the wallet, that lining is just a little too light for me. And when I throw in things like dirty cards, money, and coins as I'm intending to, I knew it would just get too dirty for me and really bother me. So although I think it's gorgeous, at least for me, I wanted the classic brown interior, and that's what was a little bit harder to find. So I was happy that they had this, just one in stock there. So just a quick tour, of course. In the back, there's a slip pocket, and then you have some card pockets here, as you can see. And it looks like 6 card slots on that side. And then it does say Louis Vuitton stamped right there. And on this side, there's a little slip pocket here, just for maybe some bills or some coupons or receipts, I thought. And then another slip pocket here. And then you have one zipper pocket, which I'm not sure what I want to use for. A lot of people don't want to use coins in here because it'll damage the leather interior. I may just use it for coins, or, you know, if I get too nervous about that, maybe initially I won't, and I'll use it for other more secure items like keys, you know, things like that that you want to keep extra secure. So here is the fabric content tag in case you're curious. And then here is the SKU tag. After that zipper pocket, behind that you just have another slip pocket, another set of 6 card holders, which is going to be plenty for me, and then a final pocket in the back. So there is tons of organization, as you can see in this wallet. I'm sure you've seen this layout before, but just want to take you through a quick run through. I believe this will hold my iPhone as well in here, which is nice. So I'm actually also going to use this as a clutch. I think you can keep all your basics in here. I think, of course, all of your essentials in terms of money, card, receipts, you know, those kind of things. I think it'll also hold my cell phone, although I'll have to try it out in a bit. And also, I think it'll be great for holding things like maybe a small little lip gloss or keys. So I'm also hoping to use this just kind of like a little clutch. I think it's large enough for me to do that. But I just love it. This is my first SLG that's a full-size wallet from any fashion house, I'll say, in terms of designer. So I'm super excited to give it a try. I will let you know what I think about it going forward and do a full review once I get a chance to really test it out for you guys. So that is it. That's a quick unboxing from Louis Vuitton. I hope you enjoyed this little quick show and tell about what I decided to pick up, and I will definitely let you know what I think about it going forward. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye.